Whoa! Look at this naturally diverse, naturally regenerated forest. Oh my god, it's amazing. Oh, they're just gorgeous. Oh, look at all the flora and the... Wait a minute. What's that? Oh. Huh, wait a second. Wait a second. If those are here, then these were planted. Oh my god. The audacity. It's not a naturally diverse, naturally regenerated forest, because you see that? That's an old growth stump. So that means all of this was planted here by man, which means this forest is a plantation. Don't mind if I put these back on. Yeah. You see those, and then you see others? They're planted. It's not naturally diverse, naturally regenerated. That is stupidity. It's all been cut before, and it's all been planted, and it's all gonna get cut again. Because it is a renewable resource, and we get a lot of rain out here in the PNW, so they just keep coming back. Never would have thought of that, though. Gosh, trees grow on their own? Never would have thought. Maybe the masses are misinformed on how trees work. Gosh, who would have thought, though, that the educated would have got it wrong? Or maybe it's just a pushed opinion. That could be. Maybe the studies are just crap and it's just someone's feelings running the show. I'm gonna go with that one. Oh, look at that. And all that third growth. Over 100 feet tall. All the green in there. Oh, see, old growth stump. Second growth stump. Third growth. Look at all that growing. This has been commercially thinned. Looks pretty diverse to me. Looks like it's doing good. More light in there. Look at all that. Yeah, this just murders the planet, though. Before this was commercially thinned, there was nothing growing. No animal would feed in here because it's a tight forest. So if you let a forest go, it's overcrowded and unhealthy. But if it's thinned for the next batch to go and get bigger, look at all the greenery that comes in. So now animals can eat. You hear the birds? Sounds like all the little critters are still in there. Sounds like there's now stuff for the deer and the elk to eat. And that means if there's deer and elk, then the bears and the cougars can eat them. And the circle of life continues. So stop falling for this. It's an unhealthy forest and it's just a wasteland. No, that's crap. Look at this thing. That's a third growth tree. It's 2 feet at the butt. Same with this one over here. It's a nice hemlock. So yeah, a lot of misinformation going on out there. Go look out your window. Take a look at all those trees. Any tree you see has been replanted. Save the national parks and the protected lands. 1,000,000 acres of old growth sitting out there in the Olympic National Park. And all the protected Forest Service land and state parks and state land that has been set aside for conservation and all that. So yeah, you eco-terrorists have spread a bit of crap. I'm here to call you out. All right, I gotta speak up about another fib that's getting pushed around by the eco-terrorists / tree huggers. Now, they claim that there's no natural diversity in these replanted plantations. Let me show you something here. They say nothing is naturally regenerated. The DNR doesn't plant hardwoods. They do not plant maple and they do not plant alder. And here is why. See all them leafy trees? As far as the eye can see, those will sprout up about 5 to 10 times faster than your conifers. Naturally. Thousands of acres of them naturally regenerated. So when you're saying these plantation forests don't grow anything, that's a lie, because look at all of those hardwoods growing. There's a mountainside of them right here. That up there that I just showed you, those are about 40 to 50 feet tall. And that section up there was harvested about, I would say, 15-ish years ago. Maybe getting closer to 20. So yeah, them hardwoods will naturally regenerate faster than you can kill them. If you don't thin the hardwoods, they will take over the entire mountainside because they are a weed. So this whole natural diversity thing, it's still there. On every single cutting, it is still there. The stuff grows on its own. Birds drop seeds. The wind blows seeds and pods of stuff that's gonna spring out of the ground the next rain. And it rains a lot out here. So that, again, is more bullcrap spread by ELF influenced individuals out here in the Legacy Defense Coalition. Get a load of all this natural regeneration. All of that. The wild cherry, the huckleberries, the salmon berries, the whatever else is in there, the red cap berries, all the ground cover. That's all naturally regenerated. This was cut about 15 years ago. Look at all that. All kinds of munchies in there for the animals to eat. And if that wasn't cut, it'd look like that. And there ain't nothing much to eat in there because it's too thick. This is what they want you to have, is an unmanaged wild forest. Let's take a peek here real quick. This is disgusting. There's a road. We'll walk up in here real quick like. They want a forest to be wild. What's to eat in here? It's just moss and the occasional salal. That's it. But out here, look at all that. There's tons to eat. There's game in here every time I come up in here. And then the road, grass can grow along the road and they can graze on the road. They don't want the roads and they don't want the harvest. Oh, and look at all these leaf trees. Those will naturally regenerate because they drop pods. And they'll seed more trees, which is natural. Plus, it's all been planted. So you get the best of both worlds. And then they'll come in and thin it, promote growth, and the cycle continues like it has for 150 years or better. People tend to think this is the first clipping of trees that's ever happened out here. No, it's all been logged before. All of it, save the Olympic National Park. Plus whatever they've left in leave areas for old growth, which there's a ton of it out there. It's all been cut before. And it all looks great.